Welcome back to Houston Life. If you live in Houston, you know there are so many delicious foods from different cultures, but you might not be brave enough to tackle those complicated recipes at home.
Yeah, and luckily, Houston Life has an expert in Studio B today to simplify those yummy dishes that we often crave. I'm always craving something that is, from another culture that it's just a little overwhelming for me. Luckily, Syra Kidwai, she's the creator of One Pot Kitchen, and she has a big following on Instagram, all about the quick and simple. Syra, welcome to Houston Life.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me here.
Oh, it is a pleasure because it already smells so delicious in here. But let's talk about One Pot Kitchen and just the concept of simplifying dishes that maybe someone says, oh, this is too delicious. I could never make this at home.
Right, that's what One Pot Kitchen is about. So being a mom, obviously, it was very hard for me to find time to cook like proper meals for my kids and family. So I started coming up with easy recipes. And I thought this can help, other moms as well, or anyone, busy individuals, students, beginners. So this is a great way to cook food at home and enjoy the same taste. So I have very simple recipes here, and I'm making biryani today.
Okay.
It's shrimp biryani, which we typically make with chicken or beef. But since he doesn't eat chicken or beef, so we did seafood today.
That is very nice. I'm the pescatarian in the house. And just to jump in, biryani, if this is a dish that someone has not heard of, you grew up in Pakistan, and this was a dish that you grew up eating. How would you describe the flavor to someone who's never tried it before?
So biryani is basically a combination of rice and meat curry. So you cook them separately. First you make the curry and then rice, and then you mix them together and you cook them with extra veggies in there like cilantro, fried onion, and all that good stuff. And then you eat it together like that.
Okay, and have you ever thought, okay, I'm doing all this stuff at home. Why did you decide to go the Instagram route as opposed to, okay, I'm doing all this cooking? Have you ever thought about being a chef or opening a restaurant or anything like that?
Yeah, actually, we had a food truck business. We opened it like 5 years ago, and then we had to close it down for some personal reasons. And then I moved to this One Pot Kitchen. And it was a great way to show my recipes there and help the community out there so they can also, use these recipes.
And again, broadening people's palates and bringing your culture here to Houston. One of the ways you're doing that is by teaching cooking classes. Is that right?
Yeah, so I'm thinking about it. I'm going to start cooking classes soon as well. And I have my e-cookbook out there already, and I'm working on the cooking classes now.
Oh, okay. And it'd be for beginners, right? For people who want to...
It's going to be for beginners, yes, exactly.
And today, this is what you have. So, raita, which I talked to you about this before, you said there are so many ways to make this, but really, what is this dish? It looks like just yogurt right now.
So this is called raita. We call it raita, and this is plain yogurt, and then the green sauce go in there. So the sauce is made up of cilantro, green chili, cumin seeds, and all that good stuff.
It smells so good.
Yeah, you can go ahead and add it and then mix it really nice.
Okay.
And this right here, this is a very traditional salad that we eat with almost every single thing.
Okay, and this just has, what is in here? It doesn't seem like a lot.
Onion, cilantro, jalapenos, and the cherry tomatoes. You can cut the tomatoes if you want.
Yes, of course.
And Syra, this is one of those moments I wish we had the fourth dimension to share with our viewers just how fragrant our studio is right now.
True.
And this really is one of the keys of Pakistani dishes. Is that right?
Yeah. Smells really good.
So
I'm just gonna add the toppings in here now in the biryani.
And what is the topping for the biryani?
So that's fried onions, green chilies, and some cilantros.
It smells amazing.
Thank you.
Wow, and that rice, that is so beautiful.
These are basmati rice. We only use basmati rice for our rice dishes.
Okay, so in the basmati rice, what have you added to that dish before the veggies are going in?
This is just food color on the top. And then underneath it, you're going to see the curry with the shrimps.
Oh, nice.
So we're just going to mix it together, and that's about it. It's ready now. It's almost ready.
Awesome.
Okay.
And for the salad, do I mix this? Is there? I see a lime juice over here.
Add the lime juice.
Okay.
Just a little bit, and then you can mix it. What you want to use the fork.
You know what? It's so funny because, like, for Mexican culture, we do pico de gallo.
It's exactly the same thing.
It's just literally
cut in a different way.
100%. And it's so fresh, and you can put it on the side of any meal.
Exactly.
And I was always, trying to load my plate up with this. My mom would say, save some for everyone.
I'm just going to mix the biryani here.
All right.
It looks delicious.
And this is something when it's, I know the complete recipes, people can find them online by following you on Instagram. One Pot Kitchen.
One Pot Kitchen
is your Instagram handle. And so people can walk through this step by step. But in terms of preparing the shrimp, what was that process like? How quick was that?
It doesn't take long. It barely takes like 10 minutes. The curry part is very fast.
Okay, and then when we eat this, you say there's a special way, and really, it's just involving your hands. I mean, we're using utensils now, but the traditional way to do it is to
eating by hand.
Okay.
Wow.
Yes.
So we'll do some plating here.
So Tessa has just spread her mixture there, the purple onions, the tomatoes. So that serves as just sort of like the side for this dish. Is that right?
Yes. And you're going to put the yogurt sauce on the top.
Oh,
and eat with that.
You garnish that.
Yes.
There we go.
That is so
Yum.
beautiful.
That yogurt sauce is a must for biryani.
Okay.
Yes.
And about how much should I be putting on
I think that should be good.
Okay. I'll add some over
Please.
here. to this
It's a
side.
personal choice, but that
good.
looks enough.
Yum.
Or
This is so nice of you to bring us lunch. And I love that the whole concept and the heart of what you do is about saving time, because I swear everyone needs more time, right?
exactly.
All right.
Okay.
There you go.
Thanks.
There's a fork.
Should I grab
You
Tessa.
wanna? Sure.
I'm gonna go hand.
Eat
Go
with your
with the
hand.
hand.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
So
tell
you-
us how to eat it traditionally.
Yeah, you grab some
So
and
you
show
eat
me.
with your left hand usually.
No, right.
Okay, you can go ahead and
Okay.
put your right hand.
And just
grab
pick it
some?
up.
Kind of mix it.
Mix
and
it.
Pick it up.
Mix it. Get it.
And
It's nice and warm.
Yum.
I hope you like it.
I love it.
Yeah. Is it too
love it.
spicy for you?
Not too spicy at all. These flavors are really, really cool. And
That's
again,
perfect.
with so many different food options here in Houston, it must be satisfying, though, for you to be able to expose a whole new audience of people to your culture.
We have a lot of restaurants here, Pakistani restaurants, a lot of them.
But if you know you can do this at home,
That's
you
the
can-
best
yeah.
It's true. It's one thing to go to a restaurant, but to be able to create this at home really is
Exactly.
like expanding your culture in a new way.
What other, so this is a very popular dish. I think people kind of will know about this one. What other dishes do you offer on your page, or other dishes that you simplify? Some
I
examples.
have more than 100 recipes on my page.
Some examples of Pakistani dishes would be?
Like chicken korma. Korma is like a curry.
Ooh, yum. Okay.
Yes, and then dal. It's like lentils basically.
Oh, yum.
Yes, and I also have some desserts on the page.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
and some vegetables. So
Sarah, this is so good.
It's amazing.
Thank you.
And if you want to see what we're talking about, you can follow Sarah on IG. It's at One Pot Kitchen, and you can find this recipe and more on the Scene On section of HoustonLife.tv. I personally forget a fork. I really like.
Who needs a fork?
Not
Yeah.
me.
Isn't that
Not me. Not today.
yeah.
Sarah, this is great. Thank you so much. It's
Thank
great
you,
meeting
guys.
you. We'll have you back soon. Anytime.
Anytime.
Thanks.